Hello, my YouTube world. This is Johnny Moe coming to you today with a little product update. A lot of you might be asking, it's been about a month since I put a video out, and you're like, where in the world have you been? I just been really packed up with the rain. Some of the toughest month I think I've ever worked in the lawn and landscape business. I've had some tough weeks, but this has just been a month. There was only one good week this whole month that I was able to get everything done on a timely fashion. Just this week here, even alone, I had to work till late on Saturday to get them all done. But we could talk a little bit about more on that later. It's going to be a topic I'm going to be talking about, rain days and what to do. But right now, a little update. We are at 16.4 hours. Not a lot of hours. I'll give you a little update because I'm changing the blades on it. My thoughts after 16 hours. Now, I've not replaced the transmission in it. I did look for a grease point in there. There's no grease points in there. Someone wrote on my comment section that there was a grease fitting in there. There's no grease fittings. I checked everywhere. The tranny is still not doing well. I did tighten it up a little bit more. It's just one wheel spins and the other one doesn't. So the other wheel is actually propelling the mower. It's doing okay. I don't have any issues with it. It does not go up hills at all. I cannot start from the bottom of a hill and push it up the hill as of right now, only because of that one wheel is not turning. If I push it a little bit, it'll go. My thoughts on it, I just really don't want to do without it. That's my thought. I think if they'd fix this tranny, it'd be the best mower on the planet. If cut quality's good. Here's some things that they've changed. This little bend right here, this little baffle they put in. The cut quality has really gotten good with that. I think it sacrificed a little of the mulching capacity from the original one, but I'll take it. It's really good. I like that. I love the cut quality of this machine. I'm cleaning the deck right now. The engine power, I haven't noticed anything that much increased. One of the things I did notice is the RPMs are slightly more. They're around 3,600, where the other one was sitting around 33, 34. So that might be where they can get the 223 over the 190. But I increased the 190. I put those RPMs at 3,600 too when I received that engine. So I don't notice any huge power differences between the 190 and the 223. And I also say that I didn't think it was ever underpowered. That's just my opinion. A lot of people have said that it's underpowered. I don't think so. I like the power. I love this engine. I love this model. It's perfect except for the transmission, which we've detailed in many other videos. The sponge I'm getting used to. I just fill it up every day. I don't even waste time with it. At the beginning of the day, it'll get me through the day if I fill it up. All right, so some things that made me change my tune on this mower. Since I only have one of these now, I sold the other two, and I decided since I was solo, I didn't really need two of them. I'm going to go ahead and just buy one of these and just use the mess out of it, and that's what I've been doing. I use about 3 hours a week, so it's got 16 and a half hours on it. So I brought the other one out of storage. This is an old 2004 or 2003 Toro commercial mower that I've had forever. And this thing is old. It's 2003, 2004. There's a lot of, it's been through the ringer. And I had to use this. I brought it out. I used it on my lawn, and it would be the backup to that. When I used this, I just wanted to puke. It just feels like a little toy. It does go up hills. It does go on the hillsides better. It bags very well. It doesn't mulch very well. It bags very well, but it doesn't mulch very well. That mulches better. But when I used it, I am reminded now why I bought this thing. That thing is so much more productive than this. And to be honest, I'm probably just going to buy another one of those. I just love that mower. Now that I had to use this instead of that, it's not even close for me. That mower, outside of the transmission, is absolutely phenomenal. I just absolutely love this mower. The power is perfect. It's just a good mower for me. I highly suggest it. If it's going to be your only mower, I would suggest buying two or an extra transmission, because I think you're going to have some issues like I did. I think mine just came from the factory a little jacked up. And no, I haven't went and got the new tranny yet, because I really haven't wanted to be without it, and that's the biggest thing. Like I said though, when I'm on the flat, I don't notice that there's a tranny problem. When I'm on a hillside going side to side, not a real big problem. But when I turn, I think it's when I turn and the left wheel is at the bottom side of the hill, it's not turning, and you have to actually push it a little bit. And that's due because I think what's happened is this gear in here is shredded. I think the gear right here is shredded. That's my opinion. I think it's probably a plastic gear. It's my assumption. I don't know that to be a fact, but I think that's probably what it is. It's shredded and it's not catching and turning. The right one turns really well. I mean, it'll drive that mower right up like it's nothing. But when you're on a straightaway, I don't notice any power issues. But when I try to go from the bottom of a hill to the top of the hill, you got to push it a little bit to get it going. And I don't like that part of it. Once I replace this transmission, I'm sure it'll be just fine. It'll go up and down the hills just fine. I think because I've owned two before, I think I'm getting about a year and a half out of a transmission. And I'm actually going to go until this one can't go anymore. I want to see how many hours I can go. Because right now it's not bothering me as much as it was. I just adjusted the tensioner. Again, it's adjusted pretty good now. I don't know if you're going to get any more out of it. And we'll see how long this transmission will go. But once I had to use this on my home lawn, I realized right away this is my mower. And I won't buy another mower. I'll keep buying these. And I know it stinks. I know it just puts more money in their pocket. They'll never fix the problem. But the maneuverability, the ability to cut more grass, just an awesome mower. I love Toro's design on this. I just think it's a great mower. That's all I can really say about it. I do think this little bit sucks. I also think that sponge in there stinks. But the power of the engine's fine. I don't have any issues with it. I will change the oil at 25 hours. I changed it at 5, I believe. 5 or 10. I can't remember which one I did it at, 5 or 10. But I'll change it every 25 hours. They say 50, I say 25. I'm not even going to waste my time with it. But it looks like it's going to be a while before I put 25 hours on it. But if you have any questions about the Toro Time Master, I love it. I love the productivity of it. I was so mad that tranny was going bad. But when I used this, I just realized all the positives. And sometimes you don't realize how good a machine is until you're without it. And I've been cutting my front lawn with this lawn because it sits in that trailer right there. And when it sits in that trailer, it's just hard to get out sometimes at night. So I just grab this and cut my front lawn with it, and I zero turn the field and the back of my house. But once I started using this little push, it feels like a little toy. Even though this is a way better built machine, it has that Kawasaki that's on the commercial. And I don't notice that that's that much more powerful than that, even if it is more powerful. I don't think it is. I do like the 1 gallon gas tank. The bagger, it does bag up well. It doesn't mulch very well, but this one's on its way out. I've had it for many years. It's done. And but like I said, this one here, it's the machine. I'm going to buy another one. I'm absolutely buying another one. I love the machine. I don't know when I'll buy it. Probably right when that transmission finally goes and I actually have to use it. So that's my time. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the Memorial Day weekend. If you have any questions about the Toro Time Master, just want to give you a little update on it. And we'll see how long it goes. It's 16.5 right now. And we'll see how much longer it'll go. Right now, it's still hanging in there. It's getting a little worse. Just this week, I noticed that one wheel is moving a little bit less. But we'll see how much longer it'll go. Hopefully, you never know. I might get 50 hours out of it. I don't know. But maybe I should just buy a transmission and put it in myself. I don't know. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Have a great Memorial Day weekend.